Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Ness Monster, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 Black Series Jedi Fallen Order figures Hasbro needs to make. And yeah, honestly, I'm super excited about this. I do absolutely love Jedi Fallen Order, one of my favorite Star Wars games. And Hasbro has definitely been making a ton more figures for the gaming great sign, considering the popularity of it lately. And yeah, honestly, these are the top 5 I think we 100% need in the gaming great sign. But real quick, before you get into the number 5 spot, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a ton, and we're also doing a giveaway at 5,000 subs, so it'll just help us get to that giveaway faster. We are giving away this ARC Trooper Echo. It is sealed and ready to ship once we hit 5K, and you do actually have to be subbed to the channel to enter. So like I said, make sure you are subscribed. It helps out a ton. And onto the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot, I actually picked the Purge Troopers that we don't have yet. And I know this isn't just one character, but it is a Purge Trooper and with just different variations. So we already do have 2 variations. We do have the Purge Trooper Commander. That's the red pauldron version with the blasters. Super cool figure. And then we also have the one you can actually see in front of you, the Electro Staff Purge Trooper, which is super cool. Not as cool as like the red pauldron version, but it does have that amazing looking Electro Staff, and it just is really cool figure. And there's actually 2 other versions from Fallen Order that we don't have. They'll just be easy re-releases pretty much, because all you have to do is change up the accessories, maybe add or remove a pauldron, and something that I think Hasbro could definitely do. So I think 100% we need these 2 versions, and that is the Electro Batons Purge Trooper, and that's basically the one that just holds the 2 separate batons, kind of, rather than the like one large Electro Staff. And really the only difference between this guy and the Electro Staff one is the pauldron. He doesn't have a pauldron. I don't believe he has a comma either, which is perfectly fine. That's really alright with me. And the next one, which has an even cooler weapon, is the Electro Hammer, and this is like a thing straight out of Halo. It looks super cool. It's like a long, thin looking hammer, but it has like the purple lightning effect, and this might be a hard accessory for Hasbro to make, but I really don't care because it's freaking awesome. And this one is actually almost exactly the same as the Electro Staff version, so please just switch out the accessories and I will buy like 4 more of them. So yeah, Purge Troopers are just really awesome, and I'd love to see them finish off all the variations of it. Coming in at the number 4 spot, I actually picked the 9th Sister. Now, the main reason I picked this is she's one of the, like, I guess, half-point villains of the story. There are several, larger villains in the story, and the 9th Sister is, like, kind of the mid-villain. Like, you got to the middle of the story, and I think because of that, she's kind of iconic, and plus, we already have the 7th Sister, so the 2nd Sister, not the 7th Sister. We have the 2nd Sister, and then the 9th Sister would just be a cool addition to that. She is like a bigger deluxe figure, which is honestly perfectly fine. I think she'll fit in just great with the Purge Troopers and the 2nd Sister, and hopefully if they make the 9th Sister, they will kind of think about making some of the other Inquisitors, like the Grand Inquisitor, the 7th Sister, 8th Brother, and stuff like that we don't really have in the Black Series yet, kind of like from Rebels, and some of those Inquisitors, which are just super cool and would make a really good addition to the Black Series. Coming in at the number 3 spot is I actually picked Taran Malicos, and now this guy is a super cool character, one of the hardest levels in the entire game, I do have to say. It took me days to beat that level, but he has a really cool character design, dual wielding Sith. He has like a shirtless design, which honestly you could just reuse the shirtless Amal figure if you really wanted to. Of course, replace the legs though, and honestly this guy's a really cool figure. I think he just looks insane. You could always throw in that black cloak if you wanted to have an extra accessory that he wears at the beginning. And yeah, this is a pretty solid figure, and another one of those bigger villains, I guess, from the game that it would just be great to have Cal fight. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I actually picked the 13th Battalion Clone Trooper, and that is just the basic clone trooper that is under Cal and Jaro Tapal in the Clone Wars. Before we actually see him in the game, we see his like younger self, I guess, in the game, and that's the clone trooper that executes Order 66 on his master. And honestly, it's a pretty iconic scene from the game, and I'd love to see it in clone trooper form. Be very happy with this. It's a really cool design, kind of like a fancy 212th, and I do really like the design, and considering how popular clones are, it's gonna sell. So another one I'd love to see in the gaming great sign, and yeah, I just like clone troopers too. So, and speaking of Jaro Tapal, the number 1 spot is Jaro Tapal I totally biffed the name. Joro Tapal / Young Cal. I don't care if you throw them in like it's like a 2-pack together, you sell them separately, but I think we need a Jedi Knight or Jedi Master Joro Tapal and a Young Cal Kestis. Both of them are iconic characters, of course, from the game. You already have the Zeb mold that you can reuse different pieces from for Joro Tapal, so it's a pretty easy reuse, I guess, give and take. And then Young Cal would be very interesting as well. While he's not as essential, I feel like, as Joro Tapal, the actual just character of Young Cal, getting some more Padawans in the Black Series would just be pretty cool. We don't have many like small figures like that other than Yoda, and I'd love to see what they could do with it. So a Young Cal would be great, but especially a Joro Tapal would just be amazing. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below what are some figures you'd like to see from Fallen Order come to the Black Series. There's a ton, but I did limit to the top 5 I wanted the most. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with the list I came up with. So hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.